Hi, it's Mike. In this video, we're going to have a look at how we can use the Azure file service to have a cloud-hosted file share and basically see how we can use that from BizTalk server. So let's begin with having a look at the Azure portal here. So you can see I've got a storage account called Demo BTS File Share, and within that I've gone into the file service and I've created two file shares, both 1 gig in size. One's called BTS in and one's called BTS out. If you're not familiar with this service, creating a file share is really easy. You just give it a name, give it a size, capacity, and then click create, and that'll give you your account. Now, if I click on one of the shares, you can see here I've already got a file inside this share. And I can, through the portal, I can upload, create a directory, delete the share, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But one thing that's quite interesting that I can do is I can actually create a connection to this share. So if I sort of have a look here, you can see that I've got a command where I can use the netuse command to map this as a drive. So I could maybe create like a Z drive or something on my machine and just connect to this. I have the path for the share, and then I've got my credentials for connecting to Azure. So that kind of means I could have a map drive that I can use, just like any other network share really. But what we're going to do now is have a quick look at how we can use this in BizTalk. So here I've got my Explorer view. So this one here, I've basically just mapped a drive here to the output directory, and over here we'll have a look. Just shrink these down a bit. I've mapped this, so I think I've got an S drive and a T drive. So I've mapped the S drive to the input directory, and I've got a file called test.txt, and over here I've got the output directory, which is empty, waiting for our wonderful file copy demo. Now, those two file shares, just to illustrate the point here, they're both mapped on my local desktop. Now here I'm going to bring in my Azure development machine now, so the dev machine's actually a VM hosted in Azure. So this just proves that this isn't a different data center, but it's just using BizTalk 2013, and you can see here I've got a little application called Azure Demo BTS Azure File Share. Now the first thing I've gone and done is I've created a typical file receive port. So I've got my receive port called, which just to show here. So here you can see our receive port, and it's got a single receive location on it, which is going to be a file-based receive location. So here you can see I've supplied the path, the share path for my Azure file share. And so we've got the storage account name here, and then the actual share name, and I'm just using .xml as the receive. Everything else is pretty vanilla. We've got standard receive handler, so we've got the BizTalk server application. We're just going to use a pass-through pipeline. On the send side, we're going to again do exactly the same thing. We've got the path to our storage account. We've got the BTS out file share. We again have BizTalk server host, and we've got the pass-through pipeline. So really this is just like any other network share that we're using the file adapter to connect to receive files. The only real difference is that this share is actually on Azure rather than on a local file server. We've also got the filter here mapping to the receive location. So basically the file's going to get picked up, pushed through BizTalk, and then pushed to the output share. So if we have a look at this in action, just really quickly, so if I copy my file and I'll rename that to be a XML extension. So yep, we'll change that. And you can see BizTalk picked that up really quickly there. And over here we've got the output file, which has got my message ID. And if you have a look inside the file, if we open that up, you can see it just had a dummy little scrap of text in there, and the file's already gone from the input folder. So that kind of shows that we can use the BizTalk file adapter with the Azure file service pretty much just like any other file share. So hopefully that opens up a few interesting opportunities for hybrid connectivity, but using the traditional BizTalk adapters.